Good news everyone, Webpack version 3 has been released. Hi, let's talk today about Webpack version 3, new CSS Units and the illusion of speed. I'm Anatol and you are watching the good parts of the front-end development. Last week, Webpack version 3 was released. Now it includes Scope Hoisting that allows to have a faster execution time, and magic comments, the ability to pass chunk name as an inline comment to your import statements. In addition, the author promised to deliver it in a faster, more stable release cycle. Per Harald Borgen posted the article Vue.js, a 3-minute interactive introduction. Here you can find a nice straightforward introduction to Vue library and create your first page using Vue. Building production-ready CSS Grid layouts today by Morten Rand-Hendriksen explains the concept of the new CSS Grid Mindset. Quoting the author himself, to start working with CSS Grid, you first need to set aside the habits, assumptions and practices that have enabled you to create advanced CSS-based layouts. You can get acquainted with his work at Smashing magazine. Harry Roberts, also known as CSS Wizardry, gave a speech refactoring CSS without losing your mind. Out of it, you can learn how to decide what to refactor and when, and how to avoid regressions when adding new CSS. Kyle Henwood expressed his thoughts in writing titled Faster Page Load using Lightweight CSS and SVG animation without JavaScript. This tutorial covers the basics of CSS animation and the process of setting up an animation and SVG. CSS Grid has a new length unit called a flexible length, shortened for FR. Robin Randall explains the details in his introduction to the FR CSS unit. More information about that are available at csstricks.com. Let me introduce another interesting article, HTML Imports are the best web components by Ashley Golin. This is a story about porting a Windows desktop app to the web platform with handwritten JavaScript. In this blog post, you can benefit from their experience of the web components usage, particularly HTML import. David Walsh wrote about two-factor authentication with Node.js. Having read his post and using Google Authenticator, you'll be able to protect your software. Thoughtful David even added a demo clearly to demonstrate how it works in the real world. Michael Rogers provokes us with the headline Node.js will overtake Java within a year. That sounds like in some yellow sheet. We should be tolerant to him as he has been working as a community manager for Node.js Foundation since day one. In this interview, Michael remarks on the growth of the Node community and ecosystem. The illusion of speed is not about the performance optimization or page speed load. It's more about our perception of time. As author mentioned, nobody cares how fast your site is, just how fast it feels. Also, you can read some horror stories when developers have been forced to grind a single tier to decrease the performance. This article is really exciting. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel and watch other episodes. This is all for this week. Thanks for watching and stay curious.